This is my recipe for my Tandoori Chicken Tikka. And before I give you the ingredients, if you'd like to subscribe to Brad's World Kitchen, please click on the subscribe button on this page. Well, I've got 3 chicken breasts from my local butcher. I've got a large onion, 2 red peppers, a lemon. This is minced garlic and ginger combined in a paste. You can always get garlic, crushed garlic, and chop up some ginger finely and do it that way, but this is a little bit easier for convenience. I've got coriander powder, ground cumin, garam masala, and ground turmeric. This is a tandoori masala. It's a barbecued spice, and we have got a recipe for our own to make our own, but we will be putting that on my channel later on. But this is a really good blend, this one, and you'll get this again in all Asian supermarkets. Also, then we've got this is mustard oil. If you can't get mustard oil, you can use a vegetable oil or an olive oil. I've got natural yogurt. This is cashmere chili powder, and that's got a lovely smokiness to it. It's a little bit less spicy than chili powder. It's got a really good flavour. I really recommend this if you can get hold of it. Then we've got salt. It's only salt. And these are dried fenugreek leaves, or what they call it is methi leaves. And we've also got this. And these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. So we're going to start putting this together now, the dish, just get ready for the marinade. So there's our chicken. So chicken's going in. We chop that all up. As we always say, in the bite-sized pieces. There's all our spices. See those? They're all going in. Right, they're in. Just checking it. And I'm just going to give that a little stir. That's great. What we always do, we don't contaminate anything, so we've always got different spoons because we've just been messing about with the chicken there. So I've got my natural yogurt, my Greek yogurt this is. So there's my Greek yogurt, and I've got 1, 2, 3. That's gone in. Then this is my garlic, and we were on about this earlier. I'm going to put a small spoon there. That's the minced garlic and ginger paste. So we're about to put that in. And what I would do, I would allow for 1 teaspoon of garlic, roughly, and 1 teaspoon of ginger. So I've got a heap there, that's more than a heap. But I like plenty of garlic and ginger, so there's no problem on that. Again, it's all about taste. That's our lemon. I'm just going to squeeze some lemon juice in there. And that's half a lemon. And that's it. That's gone in. That's great. We'll just give that a bit of a stir now because we want to get all this mixed together. And you won't believe how good this is. You know, I haven't got a tandoori oven, and this is the idea. We're gonna do this under the grill. We'll show you as we're going along, but you really won't believe the flavour. It's just it is exactly the same. It's all about this is the important part of getting all these spices in together and letting this marinate. And I say, you know, you can do a couple of hours, but this will be overnight for me. So that's gone in. Now, this is the mustard oil. See it there? And with the mustard oil, I just use a cap. But 1, 2. And this is a beautiful oil. It's infused with the mustard, and you can smell it. You smell it if you ever cook with it, and you smell it. It's you know, like if you did like some chicken with it and cook it, you know, we don't want like on too high heat, and you just cook the chicken through with that lovely mustard flavour. So I just put that, like 2 caps full gone in there. So we're coming together now. It's all coming. You can see it there, just to show you. Everything's getting a good coating. Everything's coated. There we are. So this is our optional extra. If you can get this, it's well worth it. And you know, you can see it in there. That's a proper diet. And you can see me now. I'm putting a little bit of a sprinkle on there. I'm going to give it a little mix. see it straight away starting to go red. Look at that. And I can smell that mustard oil now, that's releasing as well, with all those wonderful spices together. And again, we were saying about certain oils, and mustard oil is quite pungent. So, you know, you've got to be careful with it. You don't want to over flavour the chicken with that oil, but that's starting to come together. You can see the red colour. And I'm just going to put a little bit more of this in, just a touch. And that's it. Put that to one side. And I'm just going to give that a mix. You can see it now, you can see and I just want to show you that there. You can see the lovely red colour. And yeah, picking it all up. And of course, look at that. What I got now, this is methy leaves. Now, just show you the box there. This is it. And they're very cheap to buy. And you just use this like as a, you know, when you're finishing off a nice curry, certain curries, sprinkle a bit of these dry methy leaves in there. And that's the methy leaves here. And I just split the bag now. And I'm just going to put a couple in there, like so. And I'll probably be using round about a teaspoon and a half of methy leaves. When it's cooked, you'll see that lovely greenery on it. It just gives that, again, authenticity, it does. And I'm just giving that a stir. And I'm just going to put some more in there. Yeah, a little bit more. That's fantastic. Put that to one side. And that's it. Now I'm just going to give that a little bit more. So everything gets a coat. Everything's coated now. We've got a lovely rich red colour of the tandoori. And we've got these lovely flavours all come together. All those spices. And like I said earlier, we're using a Kashmir chilli rather than just a chilli powder. And again, if you do want it more spicy, you can add more chilli. You can add just plain chilli powder, or you could add a bit more Kashmir chilli. But with this, for me, this dish, it's really all about the flavour and the taste. If you look at that now, that's restaurant quality. That really is. So I'm just patting that down. Make sure it's all well covered. Put that to one side. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just checking, to be honest with you, to make sure I haven't got any of the ingredients. But I'm looking around me, and what I'm going to do now, I'm just put some silver foil over the top. And that's going to go in the fridge. And as I say, you can put it in the fridge for a couple of hours, but I'm going to leave this overnight. I've turned on the fan assisted grill, and these are I've just spaced out the chicken now on the baking foil, and they're almost ready to go in. And just to explain, I put some oil on the baking foil, just underneath, and then place the chicken on top. And you can see I've laid them all out now on here. And you can see like I've cut them. I've cut them, tried to get them as even as I can. So like I say, they will cook evenly then. And that's half the portion. That's the other half. I'm going to put that back in the fridge now. And I'll have that again. And as I say, you can leave it dinner for another day, that won't hurt at all. But with a combined of, just to show you again, with this and what's on here, that's 3 chicken breasts, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop that into the grill. It's going away quite nicely in there. We'll keep our eye on that, and one thing we will do, we will turn it over. I put our pan on now, and I've put a drop of oil in the bottom of the pan. And there's our peppers and our onions cut up. But what I'm going to do with this, I'm looking only to cook half of this, because we've only cooked half of the chicken. So we'll get some of these red peppers in first. And again, what I was saying to you earlier, what I'm looking to do, I'm looking to take the rawness off these, the rawness, that's all. So we'll just put a couple more in there. And that's plenty. And what I will do as well, a little stir, because we just give that a bit of a covering of oil. And like I say, that's all we're doing. Just not looking to cook these out or anything like that, but we want to take that little raw and that little edge. And I'll put the lid on. And we'll just cook them down, as we say, and then we're ready to go. So I'm just getting the chicken out from under the grill. Oh, look at that. And that smells just like an Indian restaurant. It does. It smells great. And I just want to show you. You can see here, we've got some of the burnt bits there, just on the edges. That's all we're looking at, and that's why you got to, you know, I've turned them over once, and you've got to keep an eye on these. Like I say, you've got to keep an eye on them. But I'm looking, you know, with that lovely colouring we got on it, we've got it just nice and red, like the tandoori oven it's just come out of. Or I think it's come out of. Obviously, it's come out from under the grill. And what I've done here, I'm just going to show you. There we are. That's our onion and our red pepper. And I've just taken, like I said, taken the edge off them. So what I'm doing now, I'm popping all these into the pan. And this is the final bit of the jigsaw. This is how we bring it all together. I'll just pop those in. There's only a couple more to go. I could do with just pinching one of these, to be honest with you, and having a bite, but I'm not going to. I'm very tempted. Very, very tempted. Oh, okay, I am going to. Oh, look at that. Cooked right through. Lovely and moist in the middle. Oh, that is good. Lovely. I'll just put the lid on that. And we'll get this out of the way for you. So we'll just put that over there. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm just putting the ring on here. I'm going to pop in this, and you'll see all this now, just cooking away. As you see, and what I've done as well, we've got a bit of charring. I just want to show you, on the peppers as well, so that they give it that effect. They've just come out of a tandoori oven. And all I'm doing now, we've got the heat in there anyway. We've cooked it all through. And we're just stirring that in. Just a little bit more. Got the heat on? Yeah, that's lovely. Can you see it all there? That's great. And I'm just going to cook that now for about, just say 2 minutes. Just to bring it all together. And then I'll be ready to dish up. So there it is. I've dished it up. And I'm accompanying it with a Paratha flatbread and a mint ratta. And that's the dish. That's Brad's Chicken Tikka. Enjoy.